Hi everyone, and welcome back to me making a website for one of our clients. As you remember, last week I was showing you one of the designs that I did, and I said that I was going to send it off to the client to see what sort of reply I was going to get, and they were pretty happy with it. Just for those who didn't see, it's this. Yes. So the next step is for me to now splice it and put it into HTML. And luckily I already have a template for that type of design, which would be the long background header with container divs going down, also long background header, background color and image along the whole way. So what we have here is a template which already sort of outlines everything, and I'm going to use that to create the index page. The sub pages are going to look different, but for now let's just unleash the index page and create the CSS. Although I already have a lot of the CSS done in a template, I just need to insert the background images and stuff. So see you now. Okay, I've now opened up the style sheet, and I've inserted the background images, the URLs and codes, and inputted it into the HTML page. So if I open Firefox, this is what the site looks like. There's nothing on it yet, but all the backgrounds are in there, so that's pretty groovy. Alright, so now we have the logo and menu in place. Logo, menu, which is floating left and has some pretty groovy separator bars. I just wanted to mention, if you look at our style sheet, everything is in line, save space, and we also put things in categories. Oh, there's my finger. Put things in categories, so it's a lot easier to find things like the parent layout, the menu, sub-menu, and the right bar. And everything's easier to distinguish that way, and we just suggest that you do it as well. We're now approaching the final stretch of the front page. I've put in the 3 columns, which I'm not sure what they're going to say because the site's in Italian, but for now it's just lorem ipsum. To create those 3 columns, what I've done is made them a list, and I've called the list 3 columns. And basically it's just columns which are floating left of each other. Let me just find the CSS. There it is there. You will probably not be able to read that. And yeah, so they're floating left with the correct width and padding, and they've got a background image which is like a separator. Looks like they're indented. Yeah, so the final thing that we need to do is just insert an image here, which I'm waiting for, and put in the about section in the sub content area as well as the footer. We're so close and things are moving quite quick. Okay, we're on the home stretch now. Just finished the about us section on the front page with a little bit of a side menu. Again, I've used an unordered list to lay out this section. It's just 2 columns, and the first column is a bit longer than the second one. What's left now is the footer, and I'm just still waiting for that image to come up, which I'm going to put over here. But yeah, after this I'm going to design the sub page and the login page, and it's got a tweet. So it's so close. I love converting PNG files or PSD files to CSS. It's always interesting. It's always a challenge somewhere. Once I've finished it in Firefox, I'm going to unleash it in IE6. I always do IE6 last. I'd rather just get it out, the general layout out as quick as possible in Firefox because it's usually the easiest browser, and then I attack IE6. Finally got the image that I was waiting for. Here it is, and the other request was to, on top of inserting this image, just swap the wording around. That used to be on this side and an image used to be on that side. Anyway, from there I just went and I put it into the website. This is in Mozilla. Not many issues. It was actually quite simple, but there's a proper look. I think it's looking pretty good. Open it up in IE6, and guess what? no issues in IE6. So that was quite surprising. If you look at it in Safari, no issues there either. There's no bumping down or anything like that. And I suppose this just comes with practice. If you understand your CSS and you understand the reasons for things that are happening, then rapid deployment becomes very rapid.